Welcome all to my YouTube channel Shweta Gupta Chemistry Classes. As we are doing our chapter 2nd of class 12 chemistry solutions, and in that we are expressing the concentration in solutions. So today we'll be covering two headings in that. One is molarity and the another one will be molality. So first one is molarity. This you have done in your class 11th also. So what is molarity? Molarity is the number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liters. That is, you should know how many number of moles of solutes are there and the volume of the solution in liters. Now it is said that molarity is a function of temperature. Molarity is a function of temperature. What does it mean? It means that whenever we talk about temperature, if we heat any solution, then with the rise in temperature, its volume will be affected. As with the rise in temperature of any solution, the volume of solution will change. And as in this formula, you have volume of solution also. So when for any solution with a change in temperature, the volume of solution changes, then the value of molarity will also change, because in the formula for molarity, we have volume of solution in that. So therefore molarity is a function of temperature, which means that it varies with temperature due to change in volume of solution. Now what is the unit of molarity? The unit of molarity is gram mole per liter. For example, if it's given 0.25 mole per liter or 0.25 capital M, the capital M indicates the molarity and the unit for molarity is mole per liter. How it comes? Number of moles of solute. So mole divided by volume of solution in liter upon liter. Mole upon liter. So mole per liter. So here also it is the molarity, or you can write it like 0.25 m, that is the molarity. So 0.25 m solution of NaOH, if it's given in a question, then what does it means? It means that 0.25 moles of NaOH. Here NaOH is a solute. It means 0.25 moles of NaOH are dissolved in 1 liter of a solution, or you can say or cubic decimeter, or 1 cubic decimeter of a solution. So it means 0.25 moles of NaOH is dissolved in 1 liter of or 1 cubic decimeter of a solution. Now we'll do one numerical based on this. Question is there, calculate the molarity of each of the following solutions. First part is 30, you need to find out the molarity. Here two parts are given. So first part says, in that you have to calculate the molarity. Question is 30 gram of CONO3 whole twice dot 6H2O in 4.3 liter of solution. You have to find out the molarity of this solution. So here you can see 30 gram of this is dissolved in itna liter of solution. It means the volume of solution is 4.3 liters, and here this is the solute and 30 gram is the mass of solute. So first thing that you have to write for solving any numerical, what is asked is molarity. First you write down the formula for molarity. Formula for molarity is number of moles of solute upon volume of solution in liters. You all can see volume of solution in liters is given. What is not given is number of moles of solute. Solute is this. Mass of solute is given in grams, but number of moles you need to find out. So your first thing which you need to do is you have to find out the number of moles of solute. So here we know that the number of moles of solute is having formula mass in gram divided by molar mass. So mass in gram of solute is 30 gram. Molar mass of this you will find out. Of cobalt it is 58.7 plus this you have to add plus 2 into in bracket these two will be added in. This is for cobalt 58.7 plus 2 in bracket of nitrogen it is 14 plus oxygen it is 16, but here 3 atoms are there, so 3 into 16 plus 6 into of water you will write in bracket. Of hydrogen it is 1, but atoms are 2, so 2 into 1 plus oxygen it is 16 plus 16. On solving this you will get 290.7. So here it is the molar mass of the solute comes out to be 290.7 gram per mole and the mass in gram is 30 gram. So number of moles comes out to be 0.103 mole. So the molarity of solution formula is number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liters. So moles are this, you have just now we have find out, divide by volume of solution in liters. It is given in the question only. It is equals to 0.024 capital M is the molarity. Second part, you need to find out the molarity of this one. 30 ml of 0.5 m H2SO4 diluted in 500 ml. All of you please note that here two volumes are given. Whenever two volumes are given, you write first one V1 and second one V2. And of first volume, for first volume, the molarity is also given 0.5 m. So it will be M1. What you need to find out is the molarity for the second volume for V2. So you need to find out the value of M2. Molarity. In question molarity is asked. So whenever three values are given, V1, M1, V2. The formula we will be using is M1 V1 is equals to M2 V2. M1 is 0.5 m into V1 is 30, which is equals to M2 we need to find out into V2 is given 500. So M2 will be 0.5 into 30 divided by 500. So M2 comes out to be 0.03 m. So that's all for this topic. Now we will be doing the next topic, that is molality. Now what is molality? It is number of moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. Number of moles of solute and mass of solvent in kg. So what is the difference between molality and molarity? Upper one is same, number of moles of solute divided by, in molarity it was volume of solution in liters, but in case of molality it is mass of solvent in kg. So formula is moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. Molarity was dependent on temperature because in the formula of molarity volume was involved and volume changes with the change in temperature, but in case of molality, volume is not involved, mass is involved and it is independent of temperature. So therefore molality is also independent of temperature. If it is written 1 mole per kg solution of KCl, then what does this line means? It means 1 mole of KCl is dissolved in 1 kg of water. It means 1 mole of KCl is dissolved in 1 kg of water. Now we have one numerical based on this. It is given if the density of some lake water is 1.25 gml inverse and it contains 92 gram of Na positive ions per kg of H2O. Calculate the molality of Na positive in the lake. Now, what I used to do is I always used to underline the terms. So what is given is density. Density is itna and 92 gram of Na positive ions. It means it is a solute which is dissolved in per kg of water. In 1 kg of water, this much amount of solute is dissolved. So mass of solute in grams is given, and we know the mass of the solvent also. Water is a solvent in which this solute is dissolved. Mass of solute is 92 gram of Na positive is dissolved in 1 kg of water. What you need to find out is the molality of Na positive ion in the lake. So you need to find out the molality. What is given is mass in gram of solute 92 gram. Mass of solvent in kg is 1 kg. And molality you need to find out. What is the formula for molality? Moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. So this is the formula. Do you think that is there any need of density in this formula? According to me, it's a big no. Because in the formula for molality, it is moles of solute. For moles, you know, moles formula is mass in gram divided by molar mass. So, moles is mass in gram divided by molar mass. You know the solute is Na. Molar mass of sodium is 23. So, mass in gram is 92 divided by 23. So, the number of moles is 4. We got the number of moles of solute. We know the mass of solvent in kg. It is 1 kg. So, the molality of Na positive ion will be number of moles divided by mass of solvent in kg. That is equals to 4 upon 1 is equals to 4 mole per kg. Or you can write it like 4 small m. Small m. We denote molality with small m. So, this is the way how we perform the numericals based on molality. So, that's all for today. I just hope you all are well. Thank you and have a nice day.